around me, you see some new faces. Maybe you've seen them around the shows, or maybe you know them personally. But I'll go ahead and introduce you to my dais, as I like to call it. First, we've got Speedy Mom. I call her Speedy Mom. I think we're gonna go with my nicknames for this. I like that one a lot. We've also got the mom, the Rocky Mountain Mom. How about that? We've got Mama Titus. We've also got Mama Von Lurdy, and we've got Mama Bishop here at the end.
Woo-hoo.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for joining us. This is our very first episode, and what are we calling it? Do you guys know what we're calling it?
Mama Shoot Talkers.
Mama Shoot Talkers. So some stuff is gonna go down today. We're gonna really get under the nails of your boys. Literally, we're gonna clean some fingernails.
I've been waiting.
I've been trying to think. I'm thinking we need some like lower lighting. And we should do like Manny Petty. Next time we do this, we'll do each other's nails and each other's toes.
Sounds great.
And I'm always good to get my hair done. You know, we can do each other's hair.
Cool.
Is that too much?
No.
Not at all. All right, perfect. Well, we got a lot to talk about. ACW, of course, all of your sons involved in ACW in one way or another. So we want to talk about basically your experiences in your life and how you guys feel about your kids and doing what we love to do and what they love to do so well. So we'll go ahead and jump into the first question. What was your very first reaction when you heard that your kids were going to get into pro wrestling? When your sons first told you that this is what they wanted to do?
Woo!
Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and start with Mama Bishop. Mother Brandon Bishop right here.
This is Mama Bishop's wrestling photo album from when she was a child. So I was thrilled.
Oh.
Absolutely thrilled. This is who I went and saw. Lord Layton, Tex McKenzie, Bobo Brazil, who I knew personally, and the Sheik. So that was my first reaction. I was thrilled.
You were a fan.
I was a fan when I was starting at 13 years old.
Now, do you still watch wrestling?
Yes.
You do? Do you watch it every week?
No, everybody hates him, but I loved Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
I don't hate him.
I loved him too.
See, okay, I feel much better now. But I still catch it on TV, even though he's no longer. But I do watch his reality show.
He's with TNA now. He's actually, he doesn't wrestle anymore, but he manages. So if you wanted to watch him again, you can watch Spike TV.
I'll watch his reality show. It's like wrestling.
There you go. maybe a little more entertaining.
A little more entertaining.
A lot of drama. What about you, Mama? Mama VL?
Well, quite frankly, I was shocked
You were shocked.
when Christopher decided to get into this. Because I think with most of your boys, they started this when they were younger. And so you kind of grew with it. Where Christopher spent the night over a friend's house when he was 14 and came home, and it was instant wrestling just like that. So everything that we knew that he had done before was gone, and now it was all about this. And the shocking part was because I didn't know anything about it.
Right.
I knew nothing about the industry. I'd heard about Chris Benoit and all that stuff, and I'm thinking, this is a cult.
all of the negative light.
Absolutely. And it was kind of it was so different than what we've known in life. I mean, it wasn't something that we knew. All our friends had kids that were into it. Nobody we knew about it. So it was new to us. So it was very interesting. We've gone through a lot of changes with Christopher joining this organization as far as learning about it, not sure if we wanted him to. We had plans for Christopher, and this wasn't part of our plan.
It changed at the last minute.
It changed at the last minute.
Now, you said he started when he was 14, and how old is he now?
He's 17, going to be 18 next month.
So this is about 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that, you're still kind of in the getting used to your son being a pro wrestling fan phase.
Right, and you can form preconceived notions about things, and I did. I have to admit, I came in a little judgmental right off the get-go, and it's a different, I don't know, I hate to say the word style of people. It's just a different fan base than like a soccer game.
Right.
A soccer mom,
It's a little different.
I'm not seeing Dockers anywhere.
We don't jump in the ring and beat people up because they hit our kid.
But what I have found, and what I really have found through this organization is how tight-knit, how close, how caring, and how bonded this whole organization is. And that's what's truly impressed me. That has allowed me to, as Christopher, we still have to oversee what he does, allow him to still continue on. And the more I go and the more I'm involved and the more I meet people and talk to people, the more I'm convinced this is a great organization.
We're all brothers. We're all violent towards each other, but we love each other.
Well, you guys you have each other's back. You look out for each other,
Oh, absolutely.
and I think the best thing out of this whole thing is the friendships I've established with the ladies. So short, how close we are in such a short amount of time. So
Right.
it's been fabulous. It really has.
Excellent. It's something that was kind of shaky at first, turning into something great. We like that.
It really is.
And we've got the Rocky Mountain Mom. We've got the mother of Michael Titus and superstar Andrew Titus. What did you think? What was your reaction when the boys
Well,
said they wanted to get into it?
They have been fans since they could walk. So I was just happy that they could actually start doing their dream, living their dream, because they have been wrestling in my backyard, on the couch, in their beds since, 2 or 3 years old. So
I'm very
a good
jealous.
thing.
I'm very jealous of you boys because they hate each other to kind of watch this together and beat each other. I had a sister. I mean, I still beat her up, but it was against her will. She cried a lot. I got in trouble.
Yeah.
So I think it would have been fun to have a brother to watch it
Or a
growing up.
sister
So.
that could beat you up.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, or a sister that was beef. Now she can kick anybody's ass. She's tough now.
She's not an ACW.
I don't know. I think my niece it would blow her mind. Actually, I think it would be an overload for her. She's a huge Danger fan, so having uncle and mom being wrestlers might ruin her life, potentially ruin her life. And we've got Speedy Mom at the end. Same question to you. What was your reaction?
I really wasn't surprised. Tyler has always loved wrestling, as far as I can remember. And when he found out it was here locally, it was kind of, in my eyes, kind of a blessing because he was never really into sports or anything, any outside activities, and was kind of excited that he found something to get involved with. And I'm sure glad he did. Just like Rhonda said, it's a whole big family.
Yeah, it's really fun. And Tyler, I know was very close to ending up a crackhead in an alley somewhere.
I know.
So we
but
saved him.
him.
He's running camera right now. Thanks, buddy. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. That's a Tyler Hill thumb right there.
That's my thumb.
What are you doing back there? Just stop huffing the gas, you freak. All right, we'll move on. I gotta know, before you guys were brought into this, before even maybe before your kids were brought into this, what did you guys think of wrestling before you were exposed to it? And we'll go ahead and start with Speedy Mom.
I actually watched it.
You did.
I watched it back in the 80s, and then I think really after my boys were born, I kind of got out of it. Did the whole mommy thing and watched cartoons all the time, and Barney and all that. And, came into it again, like 10, 12 years ago, and kind of missed it. And I was glad that Tyler liked it, and kind of had a family night to watch it. And
So you've been a fan. For a long time.
pretty well.
Very cool. And what about you, Mama T?
Pretty much the same thing. I took Michael to his first match when he was 2.
Oh wow.
So we were already going.
You were
And then
fans
just
before.
Once he was old enough to go, then started them.
That was my mom. Mom, why couldn't you have been a wrestling fan? It would have been so much easier on me. My parents used to bust my balls all the time for it. It's not right. It's not right at all. What about you, Mama VL?
I knew nothing about it.
Nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing.
Now-
Other than wrestling from high school,
So did you know it existed?
I knew it existed and saw it probably flipping through channels, but had never seen an actual.
A wrestling match. So what?
Yeah.
It was what? What did you think? What was? You just didn't have an opinion, or?
Well, wow. It was like, is this for real? I didn't know. I was convinced it was real.
Oh, okay.
The first couple of times, and Christopher actually is the one that had to clue me in and say it's not. Well, it's not that it's not real. It's a storyline, and so he told me to have an open mind and look at it more like a middle soap opera, which I did.
Yeah, but painful theater is what
Yeah, that's what it is.
we